Hi everyone, and welcome to a bit of a brand refresh. I think the whole ethos of 2025 is rebranding yourself, so I only thought it fitting. For those of you that have been around for a while, I'm not new to a brand refresh. I do like a bit of a brand refresh, but I really do want to stick to it this year. Like I've suggested in a lot of my other content on my socials and so on, I really want to niche down and create consistent content. So if you already follow me on my more personal platform, NC Mama, over on Instagram and TikTok, then welcome back. On these socials, the Instagram and the TikTok, I will be creating content focused around organising, styling and a bit of mum life. So if that's something that you enjoy, then definitely follow along, subscribe here and follow me over there. So today I wanted to do a video that accompanied my recent blog post over on my website. Kind of explaining some of my go-to bargain organizer stores. So stores that I go to get some of the best organising bits at an affordable price. So each of these stores have so many unique things and they just really hit the point. So I have, to keep this video a bit interesting, I will include some cutaways and I will also show you some pieces that I get from the stores. However, there is so much at these stores, so I would just encourage you to go visit them and just see what works for you. My number one tip when organising a space and visiting a store to buy things for that space is to write it down. Write down what you think you need and also your measurements, because there's nothing worse than getting to the store and not knowing your measurements and what's going to fit. Secondly, always keep your receipt. So anything that you don't use, you can return and get your money back, so nothing is wasted. Also, probably would be my first tip, but let's call it tip number 3, is to actually organise your space first. So start organising it so you can kind of get a better idea of what you need from the space, what you want, the pieces you need to help organise it. So it might not necessarily be organised, but you can kind of figure out what you want where. So if you were doing a makeup area, you'll know that the top drawer you want all your go-to makeup, the second drawer maybe your hair pieces, and make sure they fit in that space and then find the right organisers for that space. So that's what I would probably do first, then write down all the measurements and what you need, and then always keep your receipt. So let's get into some of the best stores. First up, I wanted to talk about B&M. It's my go-to. I think they are quickly and have become the UK's container store. I think if I were to visit America, that would be the place that I want to visit. It's so sad, isn't it? But it's true. I would want to go to the container store and Target and get all the best organising finds. That would be my dream. But until then, we have B&M and I absolutely love it. This is a little dirty because I've just picked it out from one of my drawers, which I need to clean quite clearly, but they have so many amazing organisers. I have stuff from them all over the house. It's my go-to place, so I would definitely highly recommend. They do lovely clear acrylics. You know, these are great. They come in all different sizes. I think these ones are the stack. No, I don't think these ones stack, but they do now have like exactly the same, but they're stackable, which is great for kind of storing Lego or little bits for the kids' room or stationery. The list is endless with these, so I would highly recommend. But they don't just do small organisers, they do all different organisers, large, and at such good affordable prices. So I can't remember how much this was, but these were storage bins that has like this little lip. So in here I would probably store like crisps and stuff, but they came in a pack of 3, which just blows my mind. And I think it was something like £5, £5 or £6 for this pack of 3. They come in different colours. I always go for the white, but I think they had black and grey to go with different themes, but white and bright is always my thing. So, and it just goes with all my organising finds and my stuff. But these, even better, they stack on top of each other. This is so good. Even more, these come in a bigger size. I will stick a cutaway in of how I use them in my son's wardrobe for his jumpers. They are sturdy, I like the design, and they're really affordable. January, February, they always bring out new bits for the organiser season, and they are just top notch at the moment. I found these, again, I'll put a cutaway of these £6 bins, stackable bins that you could honestly use all over the place. You can use, I've used them for Keelan's larger toys in his bedroom, but you can use them for your wardrobe, you can use them in the kitchen to stack snacks, all sorts. So B&M is probably my #1 go-to place. Closely behind B&M is Home Bargains. Home Bargains, to be honest, they have a smaller range of organising finds, but it's not just that, it's all the other little bits. So all the kitchen bits. I adore their seasonal selection. So at the moment they have all the Valentine stuff, then it will be Easter. Summer bits they have great organising stuff for summer. So like stuff that helps you when you're lounging around the pool, you know, little things like clips to clip your towel down, and travel bottles and all of that kind of stuff. They do great summertime things. And then we move into Halloween, Christmas, organising and so on. But they do always have a great selection of organising things. These are little bins that I found about a month ago, so not now, but they still have them now. I think they retailed at about £2.99, £3. And what's great about these is not only are they just pretty and beautiful, they stack. So you can stack a few on top of each other. Now, I don't stack these. These live in my makeshift pantry. So I store my fruit and vegetables in it. Mostly vegetables, my potatoes, onions, but occasionally apples will go in these as well. And they just sit nicely next to each other. But, you know, for affordability, I mean, look how big that bin is for £2.99. That's just, yeah, and it's really, and it's pretty, especially if you have a bit more of a black aesthetic, or want something to kind of just hide away. This is a great option. So Home Bargains is definitely a very close contender. Like it's very, honestly, when I go shopping, I normally hit all the stores. B&M, Home Bargains, and a new favourite of mine is a store called One Beyond. So there's not a lot in the country. Well, there are a few in the country, but they're few and far between. So you might have to travel for one of these. But luckily, I actually have one not too far from me. So like I said, I normally hit, when I have like a shopping day, I hit B&M, Home Bargains and One Beyond, because yeah, if you haven't seen my TikToks, go and watch them now. I have been showcasing a little bit of the store and what they offer, but they have some, you know, they are amazingly affordable without cutting on quality. So I really love this, and it's one of these stores that just has a bit of everything. You can find your cleaning essentials in there. You can find your they've got an amazing baby section. Seasonal is great. Organising, they have a whole aisle for organising and home decor. The kids section is really good. I must admit, I do get quite a few. So I have a box hidden away throughout the year, and if I see like a good boy present or a girl present, like a good, you know like those little digger kits, or something crafty or something playful, then I will pick it up and I'll put it in the box. And they are great for birthday parties, when you visit birthday parties. So that's a little tip for you there. But I wanted to show you a couple of things I recently got, and I will be doing some like Instagram and TikTok, videos on this as well. Are just these kind of organisers. So I think this was £2-3. This is a over-the-door shoe organiser, and yeah, I just think this is great. I'm actually going to use this for over my cabinet door, so not for shoes. This is the thing as well with organising. Not everything, don't just do everything as it says. Be a bit creative, use your noggin and think about different ways that you can use the same organizer. So this I'm actually going to store in our long kitchen cupboard for bottles and tumblers, because they just get in the way, and we have the perfect space for them. So I thought I would try this. And then what I love is they have just like simple bags like this. So I thought I'd pick this up. I'd do a little video on the different ways that you can use a bag like this. There are endless amounts. This is kind of showcased as a vanity bag, so you won't find it in the organising section, but you will find it in the beauty section. And I just loved that it has all these different compartments. So you've got one here, you've obviously got the big one, and then inside you have these little like holder pieces. You could use this for your makeup. You can use this for your travel essentials. But what I intend to use this for is a kids on the go bag. So I like to have a little bag of tricks for if we're ever at someone's house that maybe doesn't have kids, or out at a restaurant or anything like that. I like to have a bag that has some colouring book essentials in there, maybe some Play-Doh, some fidget toys, stuff like that, in a bag like this that I can just carry in. And it's just a little bag of goodies that keeps them entertained, and it's just something for me. Yes, I do let them go on the iPad here and there, but especially if we're at a restaurant or at someone's house, I just find it a little bit rude. I don't want them to do it all the time. So if I can hold off the iPad for a little bit longer with some toys to keep them active. Oh, also McDonald's, when they do card games or books, they can go in there too. I'll do a whole video on stuff that I stick in a bag like this over on my socials. But yes, B&M, I think this was something like £2, and they have different sizes, and I think it's so useful. So if you have one near you, then I would definitely go check it out. If you don't, I would still go check it out. Take a day trip and go and check out a One Beyond near you. Okay, not always a large store, but always a useful store is Poundland. I think Poundland is the original. It's been around since I was a kid, and they've just got better and better, and they've got the whole Pepco collection. So that's under clothing, and then they have like some of their other collections, which includes some kitchen and organising pieces. And at the moment they've had a great January sale, and also inserted some great organising finds. So I found my cutlery organizer just a few weeks ago in there. £12 down to £6. Bamboo, absolutely beautiful. I'll stick a cutaway in, or actually just link my video where I organised it with you. But yes, and then they also had this, which I'm yet to open, so I thought I'd show you here. So this is, where's the picture? Here, a like 2-tier or kind of 3-tier like organizer, which you can use this in so many ways. Now this says £6 and I got it for £3. So, and I love the bamboo of this. I think it's just durable, pretty and clean. So for instance, this you can use as it's intended for plates, but you can also use it for cups. You could take it up to the wardrobe and you put bags, display bags on here, perfume on here. There are so many ways. I mean, essentially, they're just shelves. So get creative, think about how you can use them. But yes, Poundland have some amazing finds. What I love about going to some of these stores is just that you can go in and find inspiration. I love that. Obviously, like I said, I like to go in and know exactly what I'm looking for, or the solution for something at least, and then I can go into these stores, and I do like taking pictures here and there to kind of keep in my arsenal for future ideas and organising tasks, so I know exactly where to go. And honestly, some of these pieces, I'll look at them and I'm like, oh, you know what, I could use that here, and I'll pick it up and do that. Okay, lastly, I thought I would finish off with every organiser's dream shop, so it's a favourite, IKEA. IKEA just is the home of organising. They focus on minimalism, and they just bring great style and functionality to any place. I love that there are so many IKEA hacks online, you know, TikTok, Instagram, head to Pinterest, you can find all the IKEA hacks, and I love upscaling some of their projects and stuff. There's furniture that I've had for years, and sometimes it just needs a little bit here, a little bit there, a little lick of paint, and it's a fresh new piece that serves a purpose and is functional in our family home. I did want to mention these bins, which I absolutely love. I love that they're just this clean beige look. So I've kept the sticker on. This is no jig. Yeah, no jig. And this collection, I mean, there's so many collections. Head over to my recent blog post, and I think I've done a whole post, or a whole post is coming on all the different collections I love. But this is one of them, because this retails at about £1, maybe £1.50. They're really cheap, really durable. They fit in so many nooks and crannies. I've used these for the kids' shoes. As you can see, I have labelled this before and used it for hats. And yeah, it's just these ones are a no-brainer because they're really inexpensive, but I really love the colour scheme of them as well. Really simple and minimal. Obviously, you've got the Pax wardrobes, you've got the Kallax units, you've got the Scub drawer inserts. I just, honestly, I have used IKEA since I was a young girl. I think a day out in IKEA, I think going to IKEA is a day out. It's a whole experience. It's a fun day out for me. Honestly, me and my sister would just love to go walking around the first section and then the warehouse, grab a little, you know, meatball lunch, and it's honestly, you can get so much inspiration just going through the, what's that first bit called? Not the warehouse, like the showroom. Going through the showroom, you can get so much inspiration that you wouldn't have got before. I think they put together things so cleverly. So there you have it. They were my favourite bargain I don't know what I'm going to title this actually, but they were my top bargain organiser shops. So not necessarily the items I love. Maybe I can do a whole video on specific organising items, like bargain ones that I love. But I just wanted to do a shout out to some of the shops that are just my go-to shops to go and find organising finds here in the UK. There are actually a few shops that I want to visit over, like, abroad. So stay tuned, because that might be something that I will be doing soon. Okay, so I hope this video helped you. Be sure to follow my socials as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.